Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Stories Untold. I want to just reiterate right now that I hate you all. Uh, so, uh, last time we played the station process, and it was not my favorite. It was very slow, very difficult to finish, as opposed to the first two. But now we are up to the last session. Uh, Episode 4. Really looking forward to seeing what this has to do with everything. Because there's the tape recorder. Um, but, I have high hopes for this one, even though the last one kind of sucked. It seems like this all has something to do with aliens. Except for the first one. The first one doesn't have anything, I don't think, to do with aliens. Also, we saw a car crash in the snow for some reason. That might have something to do with it. So, yep. We're going to go ahead and get started. Right now. Sometimes you may need to look beyond the screen to progress. What? What? Developer...
I think that's enough of that for now.
What?
You're quite fond of this show, aren't you?
What?
Okay, come on. Let's get you down to the observation room.
What? What?
This place must be starting to feel like home to you. Don't worry. Try and get you out.
No!
Just in here. Okay, are we through in the next room? Just relax and we'll get started in a moment. Right, Mr. Asian, now are you ready? Just hit record on the tape deck in front of you when you're ready.
What? Okay, alright. Hang on. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. What?
This is subject 12-19-86-23, new session entry. We have myself, Dr. Alexander, leading, and in the room we have our patient, Mr. James Asian. As we know, James has recently recovered from a 2-week coma following his accident. In our last 3 sessions, James's attempts to recollect events of the accident seen him merging his memory with his imagination. These episodes have always ended in panic, and we've had to terminate the session abruptly. Let's try and do this one better, James. So when you're ready, let's bring this back. I know how difficult this must be, but you can do this. James, it's time to remember. Your mind, it's like a conscious black box. It can show you your memories. Look into it. In your most recent episode, you recalled a false memory of a remote weather station. You were isolated from the rest of the world, locked inside your coma. We interacted with you daily. encouraging you to wake. Your family would do number puzzles with you. Anything really to bring you back. People needed answers, James. Do you remember?
I have another signal here for you, James. It's at 5610 FM. You can't miss it.
5610 FM. Okay, what? Are you telling me I'm just a psycho patient that was in a car accident?
Type in the numbers, James. You gotta see this. This is 20F 12 19 86 23 04. Type in the numbers, James. You gotta see this.
Traffic accident? Okay. F dash fatal accident. Empty whiskey. Not control. Wait, are you saying that I caught that James Asian, the guy we've been playing as,
Find the signal, James. Listen to the voices. You have
caused an accident
Finally.
that killed somebody? 7,000 FM.
It's not like him, at all. I've worked with Officer Hennings for 6 years and not once have we even talked about alcohol. Drunk driving. He was a father, a husband, he was fine. No way he caused this. It's him, this Haitian guy. He's got something to hide.
What? This doesn't make sense to you. No shit. To the hospital ward, only it seems abandoned. Your vision is blurry. All of your episodes were recorded on tape. This is the 4th. Okay. Camera. Sometimes they make you watch your past sessions to see what really happened. Okay. Okay. Jeez! Do I live in a barn? I can't close it. Of course it's locked. This would have been Henning's bed. It's cold to the touch. I recall there's an achievement. You spent most waking moments in here. The Only video they have. Some horror compilation trash. And yet I've been watching it. You only caught a glimpse of the room. You guess that's why there's no detail here. That's locked. What do I do? You wash your hands, but in this place it feels pointless. What do I do? Okay. Okay. Go back to the hallway. Enter the office. It's the first room on the right. Enter the ward on your left. On the chair is a tape.
We found him lying there sobbing while his sister died in the car next to him. While Hennings died next to him. What the fuck was he thinking? She was still alive when we got to her. If he'd have done something, they could all still be here.
Grab the keys from the desk. Go back to the hallway and enter the pre-surgery room. Pre-surgery? Oh, I missed one of the tapes. Here's one.
You honestly believe that Hennings was drunk at the wheel and not this little shit? If he wakes up, when he wakes up, I want answers. Until then, you handle it. You write it up. I'm out.
He has quite an imagination, Mr. Asian. I guess it's from the shows he's been watching. This time he described an A&E visit as a government conspiracy, some sort of lab. It's interesting stuff, and it's obviously pure fiction, but I guess it's just his way of coping for now. We'll see how we progress in future sessions. Today was the first session with Mr. James Asian, although I fear it will certainly not be his last. When asked about events that have happened in the past, he confused fact and fiction and told us a story about a computer game that was talking to him. I think he was back at his own house, his mum and dad's house, and he always talked about a room with a red X, one he couldn't get in. I don't know what any of this means or what it's got to do with the accident, but I guess some more sessions will maybe reveal that. We're going to try again tomorrow.
What?
Okay, we have a 22-year-old male just brought in from a vehicle collision. He was awake and mobile at the scene, but collapsed on arrival to the emergency ward. The other passengers died in the accident. I'm getting no pulse. Prepare for defib. Amp charge full to 10 and give me 100
What?
joules.
I don't understand what's going on. This is a...
Come on, 100 joules. Charging up full to 10.
What?
Come on.
Okay, click on the round silver button. Hold.
Can we get this on the screen, please? Come on, 100 joules. Charging up full to 10.
Switch the AMP on.
Clear. No reaction from first stage. Let's try higher. 200 joules. Keep the amp charged at 10.
Okay.
200 joules. Keep the charge at 10. Let's go. Clear.
Are you telling me that
Okay,
all of this
reaction of some
was
sort.
because I watched this stupid horror movie?
Let's keep going. Increase again. 360. Charge full. Come on, 360. Hurry. Clear.
Go. Yeah.
Well, would you look at that? It seems we have a pulse. Rhythm is stable. We need to run an X-ray right away.
Try.
Where are we with that X-ray? Let's get it going now, please.
Okay. Camera. Sync master will start.
Looks like an intracerebral hemorrhage. We need to drain this now to relieve pressure. Prepare for trepanation. Switch on a drill, please. The drill, please.
Drill's on, bro. Let's see, click on the small black pentagon. Wait.
Can we get this on the screen, please?
TV on RGB. Silver.
The drill.
Here we go.
Mr. Asian, you've made excellent progress. You're doing great. We need you to stay calm and try to relax while we go through these next steps. We're going to attempt to alleviate some of this discomfort.
Jesus! Oh God. Not again! Not this again! Why? Why you torture me? Not only is tonight New Year's Eve, but tomorrow you leave on a 6-month trip abroad with friends. Mom, Dad, and your sister, Jennifer, have decided to throw a party. No, to celebrate at all. The house is full. You're in the living room as usual. You don't recognize a soul. Okay, let's go to the hallway. You push through the crowd into the hallway. The hallway is as welcoming as ever, only this time the folks have put a great big banner up across the main wall. Half-finished drinks are abandoned on almost every horizontal surface. Stairs lead up, although the party is firmly downstairs. Go to kitchen? They say all the best parties are in the kitchen. The kitchen is full of people and loud. There are drinks and food on the table, and the party is in full swing. Dad has cooked a hog roast, which sits proudly on the table, although no one is eating it. Okay, go to my sister. You push through apologizing over and over to get something. You hug you're going to miss each other. You thank her for the party. She asks if you're enjoying the party. Yes. You tell her it's great, even though you don't really know anyone. She tells you to enjoy it anyway and to loosen up. She asks you to get her a drink. Get drink. You pour Jen a drink, and one for yourself. There's never an awkward silence with Jennifer. She always has a question. She asks if you have everything sorted for the big trip. Yes. You tell her yes, that you have packed everything with plenty of room to spare. Another hug. Your family have really gone out of their way to make this trip happen for you. It might be what you need to get some perspective, and maybe not fuck up so much. Am I a screw up? Is that it? Is that what Jamesation is? Probably why he caused the car crash. Let's see. She's going to miss you. You're going to miss her. She walks away. Okay. Jen has disappeared into the crowd. You're left standing, nodding, and smiling at the prude faces. There's so much to do for this move. Can't mess it up. But first, a drink. Let's see. Go to utility room. You open the door and peer in. You're never allowed in here normally. This is where Dad keeps his fine wines and whiskey, ceiling to floor racks. A collector, although he does actually drink them too. There is a bottle with a ribbon around it and a card. Okay. Card? You pick up the whiskey and the card. It's your dad's handwriting. Son, we're so proud of you and everything you've achieved. You've earned this. It's a bottle of 25-year-old double malt. You shouldn't really, but you have to try it. Okay. With your whiskey sorry, guys. With your whiskey in hand, you take in the room around about you. What? There must be hundreds, no thousands of pounds worth of drink in here. You really must thank your dad for the whiskey. Let's see. Kitchen. You head back into the kitchen, clutching your new best friend. Whiskey. Freaking whiskey is my best friend. You stumble out of the utility room and back into the kitchen. That is one strong whiskey. You take another swig and give the thumbs up to Dad across the room. He nods and winks. Go to hallway? Oh, sorry. You go back out to the hallway. A few bumps and laughs on the way through, and you make it through the hall. You stop dead in your tracks. It's Jen, covered in blood. Wait, what? Covered in blood? What? Look at Jen? staring straight at you. No one else notices. What? Type any. Okay. Say hi, Jen. Blood is dripping down her face. It's mixing with tears. Why are you crying? Slash covered in blood? I'm sorry, I don't understand. What? What? Sorry, I don't understand. What? Sorry, I don't understand. What? Hi?
I'm sorry, I don't understand.
We tried our best, Mrs. Asian, but her injuries were too severe.
No, I don't understand. I was just talking to her.
I'm afraid Jennifer passed away before we could get to her in surgery. We did the best we could. I'm so sorry.
Where is she? Let me see her.
Please, Mrs. Asian, take a seat.
I don't want to take a seat. Let me talk to her. Now.
I'll arrange for you to see her. In the meantime, James is in recovery. He's stable for now.
I don't want to see him.
Oh. Okay. You're standing in the hallway. Something has stopped you in your tracks. While searching your mind, your sister interrupts. Oh. Okay. Let's see. She waves her hand in front of you and asks if you can drive her home. You still feel out of sorts. Those words echo. No. Go to living room. You're sure your keys are in the living room? The living room has a much more relaxed atmosphere compared to the kitchen. Various guests are sat on the chairs, having civilized conversations. There's a coffee table in the middle of the room. Your mom is pouring a drink at the drinks cabinet. Okay. Look around. Coffee table, a drinks cabinet. One of the chairs is overflowing with jackets and coats. Okay. Look at coats. Search through all the jackets until you find yours. Aha! Car keys in the pocket. You grab both. Okay. Keys in hand, you head back into the hall. Jen thanks you for helping her out. She has work in the morning, and no one else is in a fit state to drive. You can handle it, though. You know the road like the back of your hand, don't you? No. Okay, leave again? Okay, you open the front door and walk out into the cold air hits you. You are glad you have your jacket with you. There is dusting of snow around you as you step down from the porch. The yard extends around the back of the house, and the car sits at the front of the house. Okay. Boat car? You fumble with your car handle, confused until Jen tells you to maybe use the key in your hand. Use key? Fumbling with the car keys, you eventually get the door open and climb inside. That's not a good. The car is freezing. As you fumble around with your seatbelt, your sister opens up the car glove box and hands you a note and a key that was inside. She tells you what it's for. She'll tell you what it's for when you return. What? Use key? Read note. Notice from your dad and reads, "Hi son, hope you're enjoying your break. You'll need to fire up the generators around back to get power and Lights on. Also, found something in the attic for you. It's in your room. Enjoy. Use key. Car is freezing. The car is freezing. Both you and Jen have seatbelts on and are ready to go. It's time to go. Use key? I hit use cat. Use key, please. It takes a number of attempts, but you eventually slot the key into the ignition. This is, like, definition of you're drunk, do not drive. Okay. So then, start car? I'm sorry, I don't understand. Okay. Start car. You turn the key in the ignition, the car roars to life. Okay, leave car. Oh god. Drive. Car squeals but stays stationary. Jen suggests releasing the brake. Release. Brake. L. Release. Brake. What? Brake? You very hesitantly release the handbrake. Drive? Put the car in gear and pull out of the driveway like a first-time driver. I am driving very drunk on the road towards the town where your sister stays. Jen started dozing off as soon as the journey got going. This shouldn't take long. You come to a junction. Is it left or right? I can't remember. Ask Jen. She grunts and throws her arms to the left. It's left. Of course it's left. Go left. You turn the car left at the junction and accelerate off. Confident that you are on the right road now, you loosen up and put your foot down on the accelerator. You feel powerful as the engine roars at your command. Jen sits up in her chair and clutches your arm. She asks you to slow down. Go slower. That's not what really happened, though, is it?
You're all over the place, James. Pull over.
Jen is hitting your arm and yelling at you. Crazy sister. Strange. There is a set of headlights coming directly at you, but really slow, like slow motion. Brake? Try to react, but your body isn't responding. There's nothing you can do to stop this. There's no way to control it. The lights merge with your car.
James, for fuck's sake, pull over.
The outside joins the inside. The whole world around you begins to scream.
James!
Oh no!
It was at this very moment, wasn't it, James? The moment we lost it all. Your sister, her parents, yourself. And then you made it worse. Go on. Show us what you did.
You wake up in the car. Your world is upside down. Your seatbelt struggles against gravity, trying to hold you in your seat. An impact into another car has torn a hole in the chassis. Poisonous fumes spill out. into your car from the engine. You are in grave danger. You have to get out of here. Let's see. Move seat belt. You release yourself from the seat. Gravity takes over as you slump to the roof of the car. Let's see. Get out. You squeeze through the wreckage and fall to your knees. Let's see. Every breath brings pain to your chest. Your head is throbbing. A blue car is smashed into the passenger side of the car. Your life cannot be ruined by this. You are standing holding your whiskey and your dad's note. Flashing lights are approaching at a distance. Okay, put whiskey car. Well, that's not smart thinking, James. Oh, okay, put whiskey blue car? With the lights approaching closer, you begin to hear shrill of sirens. You simply cannot go to jail for this. You clean the bottle to remove your connection with the whiskey. You then very deliberately spill the remainder of the bottle's contents onto the driver's seat, and you toss the incriminating evidence onto his passenger seat. A circle of flashing lights surround you, illuminating the crash site in the darkness. Behind them, an army of people all staring. One figure steps out, a silhouette, and walks towards you. Talk. Silhouette. Try to talk. Make any sense. Go to silhouette. As you approach the pulsating lights around you get dimmer and dimmer.
I know you're tearing yourself apart over it, but no matter what you keep telling yourself, you have to listen to me. That accident, that poor man, me. You have to remember, it was all your fault.
Don't do that!
I know what you did. How you left me there to protect yourself. Planting evidence on some poor man. You went headfirst into that officer and you wrecked all of our lives. And then you couldn't even take responsibility. You did the right thing for you and no one else. Save yourself. Only it was wrong, wasn't it? Look at you now. Utterly consumed by it. Say it, James. Say it. Tell them. Listen to yourself.
Well, I think we've made progress today, Mr. Asian. I guess we should tell the police what you've told us. Although I don't suspect it'll take you anywhere. I think you'll be with us for quite some time. Come on, let's get you back to your shows. I'll see you tomorrow.
Is that it? Are you serious? That was it? That was awesome! I hope they come out with more stuff like this. This was awesome. Like this was fantastic. This was really good. I didn't like the third one as much as the other three. And this one was kind of long, but oh man, that was awesome. That was fantastic. fantastic. I really enjoyed the shit out of that. Still hate you all for suggesting this and making me play through this. But, you know, whatever, dude. This was cool. This was flat out cool. Yeah. That was Stories Untold. Pretty freaking cool. I hope you all enjoyed this series. I'll try and find some other horror games that I can stand. And, until next time, guys, I want to thank you so much for watching. We're just going to go ahead and watch the credits of all the amazing people that made this game, who I also hate. But, you know, I'm going to go ahead and finish watching the credits here. Make sure that there's no more episodes, because that seemed pretty finite, so... Yep, Stories Untold, developed by No Code Studios and Devolver Digital. And, looks like that's it. Okay, so thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this little series of horror. And, oh, look at the tape! It changed! Sessions 1 through 4, James Asian. Cool. Dr. Alexander. Alright, guys, this is Atomic Urchin, signing off. I hope you enjoyed. I'll see you next time.